Hey guys, what is up? Today I'm bringing you a new Iowa replay. This was a game I had just recently. I am in a division with one of my friends, and actually, this game isn't really about me. I didn't do so hot in this game. I probably couldn't shoot my way out of a wet paper bag, but our Iowa division actually carried this pretty hard. And you'll see what I mean by that when the replay starts rolling. But for now, this is Ocean. We are doing the typical battleship thing and heading north. So, like I said, don't focus on me too much. Watch what my friend Bunny does in their Iowa, because they do a hell of a lot more than I do. So, as our team starts deploying, we got the typical most people go north but a few go west scene going. And York doesn't seem to know where he's going or isn't really watching and slams right into the side of my Iowa. Always interesting. It seems like a lot of people like running into Iowas for some reason. No clue why. Maybe it's just because the Iowas like to ram them. But surprisingly, we're lined up right against the other two enemy Tier 9 battleships. The Izumo and the Iowa are also heading towards this side of the map. Their Fletcher is duking it out with our Mahan over there. York still can't seem to figure out where he's going, but I'm sure he will pretty soon. Looks like, what are we gonna shoot at? We're gonna take shots at the Fletcher? Nah. Iowa's in range. We'll dump some shots at him. Looks like most of the team has turned to follow us. We are the top tier on our team, so it's not really surprising that a lot of us, or a lot of them, will follow us. I always usually have to put in that leadership role and take those hits for the rest of the team in order for the team to be successful in the battle. I've noticed that if you try to hang back as an Iowa, and even if there's Japanese battleships on your team's not going to do as well. I don't know why it is, but I guess the enemy likes to shoot Iowas more. But if you move up and you take those hits for your team, usually you can just decimate the enemy team. Just make sure there's no destroyers in your way. If you know there's no destroyers, close within like 10 kilometers of the enemy battleship and give them a good scare. Either you'll break their confidence or your team will start filling them with bullets. One of the two. But we're doing the typical Iowa thing and starting the whole stop and reverse, go forward. Throwing some shells out at the enemy two battleships. Our Mahan seems to be doing a suicide run over there. And I don't think he's going to survive that. And there he goes. There's first blood to the enemy team. Throw some more shots at the Iowa. Bunny's a little bit further ahead than I am. Yeah, a little bit of damage, nothing major. Not surprising, we're both facing right at each other. Maybe shoot at the Izumo. Iowa ate one torpedo, but he might have repairs to repair that. Or damage control to keep him from flooding. I believe his repairs were already going. Throw some shots at that Pensacola. He's not moving too fast. One hit, no damage. Typical Iowa. Moving forward again to try to support our division mate here, who has some torpedoes coming in towards them, but they are backing up, so they should be fine. Throw some shots at the Izumo. I'm trying to hit something to do some damage. Little bit, 2 overpens, nothing major again. Pretty unsatisfying if I do say so myself. And now it's starting to look pretty grim. We're only down 2 ships, but we have 4 ships holding us this way. I'm not moving up because there's a Fletcher over there. And the rest of the enemy team has flanked our team via the west side and is now pushing east on our base. So I'm trying to back up so that I don't have battleships on all sides of me. There's a good hit on the Iowa for 11,000. But I'm trying to back up so that I'm not going to be focused on two sides. And there goes our Benson class destroyer. So not great because once again that Fletcher's unopposed over there. Izumo's looking low. Throw some more shells that way. Can I get any shots with this rear gun? Low health Miyoko. Maybe I'll get a shell in and kill it. Who knows? I think he gets sink. I think he gets sunk first before my shells even arrive. So, continue focusing these two tier 9 battleships out in front of us. Shots out. Anything to really hit with that rear battery? Maybe that Miyoko?
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Maybe not. And now we're down 5 ships to their 1, so it's not really looking good for this team. And Bunny's really far up ahead of me because I've been reversing. Throw some more shots at this Izumo. Anywhere I can put shells down? Jeez, that Miyoko's in torp range. It's not a good thing. Where to shoot at? Rear battery's up. Front batteries are almost up. I'm starting to speed up to try to catch up to my division mate so that they aren't taking all the damage. And I'm turning my batteries to focus this side a little bit. But before my front batteries get over there, I decide to switch their fire back to their tier 9s. There's that Pensacola. Throw some more shells at the Izumo. He's pretty low. If we can take him out, we have a chance at getting up there. And typical Iowa, no damage. So Bunny's right up in the fight there. So we're going to try to get up there and support them. They ate 1 torpedo, which left him on about half health. Throw some shells at the Pensacola and hope to take him out before he can do anything. And this Fletcher's really got to go because he is a major problem to us. So I'm starting to throw shells at him, turning to get all my batteries, and Bunny gets him. Always good. I think that was the first kill between the two of us that we got. And I'm turning out to angle away from the enemy battleship shots just in time to dodge out of those. Throw some shells back at him. And take out the Pensacola. Alright, so Bunny actually said they were going to ram this Iowa to me in TeamSpeak. Then of course my shells hit it, and all of a sudden it's not so prosperous to ram it. So takes a leisurely drive past that Iowa and leaves them to me to shoot. So rear battery, throw some shells into it. 2 citadels.
Target penetrated.
And he's not focusing me, who's sideways. He's trying to turn his guns around to kill Bunny. Fire my front batteries, take him out, just as Bunny takes out the Izumo. Now they're on 8,000 health. I'm almost full health because nothing shot at me this game. So I'm trying to move up and try to get shot at so that they can recover health. Throw some shells down at the Miyoko. Little bit of damage. Left him at 200 health. Front batteries are up. Don't think I can steal that. Nope, Bunny got that one too. Alright, turn the ship. We gotta go back and reset that cap if we want any chance of winning. So we're up to 5 kills between us now. And our team is about, we have evened up the game. But
Torpedoes to port.
Only the Iowas really have kills. We have 5 out of the 7 kills that have gone down so far. So not amazing. Maybe it's 4. I haven't really been counting. But throw some shells at that Colorado since he's one of the bigger threats over there. Score a little pen, but nothing major again. Angled Colorado, I didn't expect much anyway. Ooh, another regular penetration. We'll continue shelling him since he's one of the biggest threats to us. But we still have to deal with 2 destroyers on their team. And we already lost one of the ships we had left. Keep shelling this Colorado. He's really close to us, so since he hasn't aimed his guns at me, I have no threat from him, and Bunny completely nukes him. Always a good thing. So we got a Pensacola, we got another Colorado, and we have 2 destroyers to deal with. One of those destroyers is a Kagero, which is a pretty big issue to us. The other destroyer is a Hatsuharu, which isn't as much of an issue as the Kagero, but still poses a threat since Bunny doesn't have much health and I am a battleship. But Bunny takes out that Pensacola in a good hit and earns a Kraken award. So now we have 7 kills out of the 12 the team have gotten. And I started shelling this Hatsuharu.
Bullseye.
Wish that second shot had caught him, but we only got 1 regular pen on him, which did plenty of damage, left him at low health. So we'll keep that in mind when we find him later. So we're up to 7 kills. Team is now even again on ships. But, like I said, they do have 2 destroyers, so they can basically run circles around us once our cruiser is gone. So we'll start shelling this Colorado to try to prevent that cruiser's death. And we score some decent hits on him, surprisingly. I say surprisingly because I've never trusted American battleships, so. But we're almost loaded again. Still haven't killed that Hatsu even though he keeps popping up on us. And we'll shell the Colorado again, who's taking shots at the fully frontal Iowa rather than the one that's sideways to him, aka me. Score some good hits on the Colorado and score some equally good hits on the Kagero.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Bunny eats one of the torps, once again leaving him at low health.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I will eat one of these since I'm a scrub and I like catching torpedoes. And there's Bunny's Confederate award.
Breach, we're taking on water quickly.
We'll line up on the Kagero, see if we can get him out of the fight.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Yeah, and there goes the Kagero. So now we have 8 kills between us. And Bunny's still taking shells from that Colorado since he is pretty low health.
Problem solved,
But
sir.
they are recovering, so good thing. And that Colorado's pretty low. There he goes. Bunny's now up to 6 kills. And now we just have to hunt down that Hatsuharu, which already has low health. Now he's over here. There he is. So I'll take some shots at him right here. He's a ways out, so those probably won't connect, but maybe RNG will grace me. Nope, doesn't look like it. And this is when Bunny says to me in TeamSpeak that they've never gotten 7 kills before. And so you'll notice what I do up here is I kind of hold my fire and I basically don't want to kill the destroyer, and I'll let them get the 7 kill mark, because that's always nice to see other people earn high awards like that. But the cruiser's not really in range to kill him, so there's not much chance of him stealing this. And I'm not in it for a Kraken since I only have 3 kills.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Destroyer popped smoke there. If he stays in it, he might last a little bit longer.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Will he stay in it though? That's the question. Nope, he's driving out of it. So, here we go. Come on, Bunny, kill it. Get that 7. Get the big 7. Come on. Nope, cruiser missed. Secondaries from Bunny are opening up on him. And the secondary killed it. Nice. So there's 7 kills for Bunny. Like I said, a lot better game than I did. I think I only did about 90,000 damage that game. I couldn't shoot my way out of a wet paper bag if I wanted to. I think it was the first game of the day I had. But great job to Bunny. And just shows how if you work together as a division, you can just decimate an enemy team. I mean, we got 10 of the 15 kills that our team did and completely turned that game around. Though, deciding to ram that Iowa, if they hadn't just driven by, probably wouldn't have given us that opportunity to do that. But either way, a win's a win, and we will take that. Plus, carrying is always fun. But getting into the stat pages, you'll notice they aren't mine. They're actually Bunny's because I asked for theirs instead because, like I said, they're a lot better than I did. I mean, I hardly got shot at. But as you can see, 50 hits, 5 Citadel hits, shot down 4 planes, so those were probably poor spotter planes, 7 kills, Dreadnought Award for taking so much damage, Confederate for doing damage. Well, that's not damage, that's damage to different ships, but either way. And a Kraken for getting over 5 kills. Always nice to see. A bunch of missions either halfway done or completed. The American Hunter missions were running this week. And we just got lucky to be driving Iowas and we both completed them. There were multiple completion missions though, so they were just free rewards for us. But going into the team page clearly shows how hard we carried that. Bunny scored over 2,200 base experience. I trailed behind in second place with just under 1,700 base experience with my 3 kills that I got. And only really the top 5 on our team got over 1,000, which is sometimes sad to see. Usually if it's a really good game, most of your team will have over 1,000 base EXP. But as you can see, some of ours barely broke 500. Not saying they're bad players, they could have just gotten caught out early. But definitely weird to see how so few ships on our team really carried that game. But it also goes to show a division when working together really well can just wreck the whole game. I mean, we got 10 out of the 15 kills. I'd say that was a pretty damn good job. So going into the damage page for Bunny, they did 140,000 damage with just their AP. Their secondaries set 1 or 2 fires for only 500 damage, so those must have been repaired pretty quick. And out of the 400, we're not playing destroyers here, out of the 147 shells that were actually fired, they only hit 46. Or only penetrated with 46, they hit with 55, so typical Iowa game. Their secondaries went right to town with the firing. They fired 228. They hit 24. Accuracy for the win. But they did 4,000 damage, which is always nice to see. So, carrying in Iowa's always fun and great show of teamwork sometimes, even though I kind of just sat back and looked scary. But, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great day.